The whispering trees of Evergallen. A bedtime once upon a starlit evening, deep within the glowing green heart of the Enchanted Forest, lived twin sisters named Zariah and Zainai. They were just 10 years old, with curly crowns of hair and warm brown skin that shimmered like cinnamon under the moonlight. The girls were known throughout the forest village of Evergallen for their laughter, their kindness, and their curiosity. Their grandmother, Nana Roo, always told them, "The trees of Evergallen whisper to those who listen with their hearts, not just their ears." One night, as the stars blinked gently above their treehouse, a soft humming breeze rustled the leaves. Zariah sat up and gasped, "Zainai, did you hear that? The trees. They're calling." Zainai blinked sleepily. "It's probably the wind again." But then they both heard it, a delicate, almost musical voice, carried by the breeze. "Help! The heart of the forest is fading." Without another word, the sisters tiptoed past sleeping fireflies, climbed down their treehouse, and followed the moonlit trail into the forest, hand in hand. The Enchanted Forest was not like ordinary woods. Trees here whispered stories. Flowers changed colors with emotions. Even the stones giggled if you stepped on them too hard. The deeper the girls went, the more the magic buzzed around them. Soon they reached the glimmering grove where the ancient heart tree grew. But something was wrong. Its golden leaves were dull, and its bark had faded to gray. A gentle creature stepped from behind the trunk, a silver-furred fox with eyes like starlight. "The heart tree is growing weak," the fox said. "Its magic fades because the forest has been rushing. No one stops to listen anymore." Zariah clenched her fists. "We'll help. Just tell us what to do." The fox nodded. "You must gather the 3 quiet gifts: a still water feather from the lake that only appears when you're calm, a glow seed that only blossoms in patience, a stone of echoes, found when you listen, not with ears, but your heart." Zainai sighed. "That sounds hard." Zariah squeezed her hand. "But we're not alone. We do it together." First they found the Stillwater Lake, but the feather they needed would only appear if the water stayed still. Zariah tried rushing and splashing, but the lake just rippled and rippled. Zainai sat quietly, breathing deep, until, finally, the surface stilled, and a silvery feather floated down from the sky. Next, they waited near a sleepy tree stump for the glow seed to bloom, but it wouldn't appear. "Why is it taking so long?" Zariah huffed. "Let's try being patient," Zainai said softly. They sang lullabies, hummed together, and waited without rushing. As the stars reached their highest point in the sky, the glossy blinked open in a golden light. Finally, in the silent clearing, they sat with their backs to the wind and just listened. Not with their ears, but with a soft rhythm in their chests. Zariah whispered, "I hear a lullaby Nana Roo used to hum." Zainai nodded. "I hear it too." Beneath them, a small stone warmed. It glowed softly, the stone of echoes. They brought the gifts back to the heart tree, placing them gently at its roots. A gentle wind rose, the tree shimmered. Leaves lit up like lanterns, bark pulsed with color, and the whole forest sighed with relief and joy. The magic had returned not because of rushing or strength, but because 2 sisters had chosen bravery when they were afraid, and patience when things got hard. The fox bowed deeply. "Everglen remembers you now. You listened with your hearts." Zariah and Zainai smiled sleepily, the kind of smile that only comes when you've done something wonderful and true. And as they walked home under the stars, the forest whispered softly all around them, ... Double quotes, "Thank you little ones. You are the magic now." The end.